Hey, what's up everyone? Instructor Cory here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to show you some tips on braking, swerving, and also separating the two. That way you don't use up all your available traction. So check it out. We're going to see some different looks at what that looks like. Different swerves, also braking and then making a maneuver in case a vehicle pulls out in front of you or there's a hazard you're trying to avoid. You want to brake first, then try and swerve around it, or you can swerve first, maintaining your speed, and then do your braking afterwards. You want to make sure and separate those two. If you're a beginner, some of the common mistakes I see, even if you're not touching your brakes, there'll be a hard deceleration as you're in your swerve. That can upset your suspension. It can be just as dangerous in using up your traction as using your brakes is. So here's a quick look at what that sounds and looks like if you're decelerating in the swerve. Another common problem I see is beginners with their arms straight like this. So if your arms are straight and you're trying to achieve that counter steer, that forward push you need, then it's going to inhibit you. You're going to run out of room to push. The length of my arm can only go so far, and I can't push anymore. So instead of having your arms straight, your elbows locked out, limiting your push, try and lean your chest forward just a little bit. You can naturally see what happens to my arms. My forearms are now parallel to the ground. I have a little bend in my elbow. This is what you want. Now you can see the difference in the amount of push I have available from here is way more than if I'm here. I can only push a little bit, and now I'm running out of arm length. So get here, get forward in your seat, good posture, now you can push forward. So check out a couple differences in if I try to swerve with straight arms compared to if I have bent arms. Common mistake I see with beginners practicing swerves, learning how to swerve on a motorcycle, is slowing down in anticipation for the obstacle and then trying to direct steer around it instead of maintaining your speed and counter steering. So you want to remember that forward push, not a downward push, forward push, and you want to be pushing to cause the bike to lean as opposed to trying to direct steer around the obstacle. So watch the difference between the direct steering and the counter steering.